All right, folks, we're gonna try a new campaign. We have the observation core. It's the one we want. I think that these are gonna be the modifiers we use. If we get 5, I'll show you kind of what we're looking for in this one. So the observation core with Ironman, 1 difficulty modifier, we have that. We're not going to go for step in this one. 10 regiments with religious items, we're going to try for. Destroying 15 settlements, we're going to try for. 5 difficulty modifiers, we're going to try 3rd Rome. And we're going to try this one here, 8 regiments with deployable defenses. And the rest we can leave for yet another playthrough, but there it is. We'll put Iron Man mode on. That's fine. And we'll see what we get. Well, we kind of know what we're going to get. So what does this do? Officers is only everyone hired. I like this one. I mean, plus 8 ammunition for 1 taller, I think that's a fine ratio. So we'll go with that one, and then we'll just see what we get. All right, we have some starting stuff. All right, so we know we only have 1 artillery unit. That's fine. We'll give them that. Observation musketeers, and so that's good with cover bonus. That increases it. So maybe we just go 1 unit is going to be great in cover, and the other unit will hope that it's good in cover or good enough in cover, and it will look like that. We're going to hold on to the 3-pounder for now. War's upon us. That happens. And ammunition. So wait. Okay, so no matter what we do, it's going to be weak enemy detachment. I feel like in a shooting heavy one, we probably want to go with the ammo. At least I think it's shooting heavy because we're going to go for cover. I guess we'll see. What do we got? It shouldn't be too hard. Well, I mean, too hard to find out what we got. So we got provincial cav, and then it's 2 units of infantry. It's too bad because I like the high ground for roleplay reasons, but I mean, we are a cover-oriented unit here, or group here. So anyways, we're gonna try this, and we'll try to march up at the edge of the tree line. And then we'll try doing that. And then maybe coming up like that. And then these guys can move up like that. I'm not even going to bother putting them in groups or anything like that. Okay, these guys can start peppering them. Yeah, good. Their cav went that way. That's fine. I think maybe right there. Or maybe right there, yeah. We'll see if we can get there. And then we'll have these guys come out like that. And we'll have the officer try to do his best there. Speed it up. Okay. Officer can drop back. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we're looking for. We'll see what the final how about final cover tally looks like in just a moment, but I think we could probably actually watch this video like this, or at least this battle like this. Oh, so there were obstacles on both. That's right, there are obstacles. These guys are the cover heavy ones. I'd be interested to see, yeah, so the 70% and 68%, so that's very fine. These guys, we're gonna have to hold fire. Really no point in volleying. Gonna have them, yeah, I mean, you gotta eat it, but we're gonna have them switch to that group. And when we are ready, hopefully start firing. Okay, so that was a bunch of independent fire. They're gonna run on the stakes. That's gonna be a terrible time for them. That is probably the best we can hope for. Okay. They retreated very well. We're going to put us back on volley fire and switch to them. And then it is just a shootout. So I don't know how long that's going to take. 73% cover, 69% cover. Probably get everyone with whatever buff we have to morale. Okay, they got them. That's fine. Then you all come up like that. Also fine. And that be all she wrote. All right. All right. That was probably hopefully the easiest battle we played. Yeah, we look a little short of food. We got a whole... Wow, we got a 6-pound howitzer. All right. This early on, what do we want? Tollers. Probably tollers and ammo. Just didn't seem like we lost that much manpower. Got a promotion out of that somehow. Don't ask. Okay. What are we going for? We're going for encampments. 1, 2, 3, and are we going for convoys as well? We are. So, wow. There is stuff all over the place. How many encampments are there really? 1, 2. Are there like 4 that are pretty easy and not crazy? There's a third one that's not crazy. There's a fourth one. I bet that one is guarded. I think unfortunately we actually have to go for that encampment. Not what I was looking to do. That is far away from road. You know what? With the food the way it is, I don't know that we can go that early. We'll check out the slums and just see how bad it is. If they want to report us to headquarters. $100 for 3 weapons. 130 provisions? Well, that would leave us with almost none. I guess I hope the weapons are okay. We might be able to make back that money. Probably not. What? Well, we saw who's coming our way. Anybody here we can get for 400? No. But if we can get about 90 more. That's 60. Okay. That's that. Fine. Oh. Russian artillery recruits. It's not that great. But they're here. Let's just go with them. Dude, seriously, how are we supposed to beat 5,400? I don't know. I don't know why I'm asking you. This is a video, so it doesn't really matter what you say. We do have a pair of 3-pounders. What do you got? Tula. And they're not great. We don't really want to... And there's no harm in adding this. It's just not great. Okay, we can throw that on there. Anything else? We have 38 apiece for this. I think we just got to suffer here and just deal with it as best we can. What do we got? 3-quarter recruits, Cantonist recruits. All right. Do our best. Maybe. All right. I think we make our home over here. We just take the high ground. We take the cover. They don't have any artillery. I believe. Yeah, they don't have any artillery. So that's right. We have 2 artillery pieces. The shorter range one a little bit closer to them. Yeah. And not too sure what we're gonna do with them, but yeah, they got 4 infantry. They might be able to just beat us in sheer numbers here, but that's what you get. I guess I did not move those guys in the ways that I had thought that I had. All right, run, run, run. Okay, get up here. That's fine. Sit you guys in the middle. Dude, and already off the bat, they got a 3-Corps Musketeers with 4 morale bars. I understand that they're kind of underwriting the rest of them, but still. Range is 115, 120. Guess we'll start trying to plank them. Are we on stamina? Because, okay. Shooting actually does take stamina, so we gotta conserve a bit. But we'll try to deal with the 2 biggest threats first, and I think, honestly, the 3-Corps Musketeers are just... Alright, we got them down to 3 bars, so if nothing else happens, we did that. I don't know if the cover from elevation stacks with other cover. There's not more to that story. I just don't know. Okay, I think those guys need to kind of get like that, and they need to kind of get like that. Okay, they got stamina to burn. The stamina they have it to burn, and we want to try to get as many of these in as we can. Alright, we'll still concentrate on the biggest threat, but I think all 4 of them pressing us simultaneously is probably a big enough threat. I think we can worry about that. But hey, okay, they got 51% cover. They have 40% cover. That's something. Maybe we can try to better perfect this angle. I don't know. Alright, I guess we'll just have to be happy sitting up here. Bayonetless. 46%, 39%, yeah, and just hope that our traits carry us here. One, two, three, 4 on the morale. Yeah, 4 morale bars on each of the infantry. That helps. Their cav is definitely coming in soon. Who are they coming in towards? I don't know. No. I guess we're... Okay, we have our bayos on. That was a pretty cool sound. We might need to bring this artillery back, otherwise we're going to lose it. Okay. Having done that, back to volley. And we'll just, here, we're going to run them, even though they're probably a little beat up from that fight. Honestly, it was less than 200 casualties. Alright, let's plop these guys down and start plinking those Free Corps Musketeers. Let's try to keep them under 2 bars of morale. Should be in a better spot then. Okay, I guess we gotta focus on that. Okay, we'll have them focus on those guys, I guess. You know what? Let's make sure we actually break these guys. I don't want anything to be left a chance here. Okay. Very good. We did break them, and now let's do that, and let's focus on these guys. I think they're probably too close to really matter, but... Okay. Broke it. Wow, we just... The trifecta. Well, it was a shock to me. It's a lot of good stuff. Okay, those provisions should go a long way this early on. Much money. This place has quite a bit of money. These we can certainly use. I doubt we're going to need 2 captured uniforms this early. I don't think we need 2 3-pen guns. Seems a bit much. Manpower we need... I mean, if we're going to go on this circuitous route here... Yeah, there's nobody here that's cheap enough for us to buy. I don't know why we're even offered this as an option. Alright, so maybe we... I'm going to go north first and just clear all this, because otherwise we're ping-ponging over here and back and all the rest. Staff engineer item. They can... Wait. Okay. What? That was dumb. That was dumb. We'll see how this goes. It's probably going to depend on the map, but maybe it'll be a short campaign. In which case, we'll have to show that as well. All right. Good news is they're all pretty weak on morale except for their left. Bad news is they're probably going to win. You know what? It might be a push. I don't want to push. Yeah, we're not going to win in a push format. So we got to come over here. You guys control group 6. And then make you guys... Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we gotta do it this way. And try to hit their infantry, but their strongest units over there, I think, maybe combined with, or tied with the Free Corps cav there, but I think if we ended up going in the woods, it would slow us down. They're moving through the field, they would move more quickly. And I think we'd probably both end up in the woods. We'd be really awful at shooting our artillery. Right, the other side's still going to get the cover advantage, so I don't know what we would gain there. But we'll try it this way and just see what happens. Opening moves here and all. Looks like the artillery is up. Yeah, you guys not so much, but we'll move you up on the right. I think you guys can try to start ripping shots at that group, because it has, like, nothing. Okay, we'll take you off the run. We'll take you off the run because you're probably also at pretty low point in terms of stamina. Okay, we'll start dropping it on the right. And I think that's the area we'll look for an advantage on. Not sure if that can be believed, but maybe it can be. There we go. On these small maps, we can get away with this kind of stuff. And I guess if we're not in a melee, we can take off the bayos. So are we just not getting the hedge cover here? Is that the message? Try to keep them with a morale boost. Yeah, 68% cover I think should be good. I'm gonna put bayos on because I feel like a charge is definitely coming. Alright, I'm gonna try to time that. That is dumb. There's like 2 people who haven't fired. No, they're only running onto the obstacles, so it's not the worst situation for their cav, but they did charge head on. I don't know why they did that. I mean, all they had to do was come around, right? Keep the line out front, come around, either dive the artillery, dive the leadership here, and they would be absolutely fine. Guys will be back. We can take their bayos off. We can do that. We can make them run. Yeah, probably make them run is best bet. Bring the general back just so he's not getting sniped. Yeah, this guy's gonna be a pain, but they're at their extreme. I don't know. Again, they want to create a problem in terms of the AI. Just come up and shoot on the flank. That's what I would do to them. I mean, we fix that, but I guess not. Okay, play at normal speed now. I would say let's try to get rid of one of these so that we can get the fire to die down. Fast forwarded a bit. Alright, they're done. That's fine. Fight them. 70% cover with observation core is fine. We are okay with that. Just whack the mic. That was great. Yeah, let's try to get these guys to break next. Okay, good. Let's try to reform there. I don't know what kind of range we got there. These are the guys with better morale. I think my musketeers should be able to deal with them. Yeah, 70% cover. That's great. And we'll just play it through a little quick. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll take some time to enjoy the sights. Oh. Cool. Okay. Those guys are broke, and now we're going to bring these guys up to add to this. Try to fix our facing so that we're all shooting at them. All right. A good little early battle. All right. Pretty good loot haul from that. We could use all sorts of stuff, but we'll just do that like that. Shuvalov, I mean, he's supposed to be the artillery guy. That's all pretty bad. I don't know if this actually plays on artillery, but I'll select it for now. Alright, I was not truly doing the Russian thing. We should try to grab some manpower if we can. And then we should raid it. Come on. Fine. And then we'll go up here. Check out the convoy. And then we'll come back to Kroppenhof. We'll see what's there. Sure. And it didn't matter. That feels about right. Yeah. Barracks, frontier recruits we want. They're pretty cool. Surf recruits I really don't care for, but I think we're gonna have to take them. We got observation recruits as well. We take them. This early on. I feel like we need both of those. Similarly, I don't think we need both captured uniforms. I think I even need 2 of them. We could try confirming that. Alright, so we need a little bit more for the next brigade. The problem is I actually like most of this stuff. Large canteens, basic. In the end, we probably won't use those. Ooh, that leaves us just short. Maybe the 3-pound gun? Maybe that's it. No. No. I forgot it was 303. Alright. Then I guess we still get rid of the canteen. And wait, I did that for surf recruits. Thought I was doing this for other things. I wasn't doing it for any of it. It's fine. But we can now put these guys into the field. That feels a little bit better. Observation Musketeers can go up to Fusiliers or Grens. I would prefer to defer the decision for a moment. Okay. Frontier recruits. I don't think you're going to be in that much of a melee, but maybe you will. And if so, let's take the Greatcoat from you. Give you something that makes you a little bit better at range. And again, if you actually end up in a melee, there you go. Okay, you're going to get... you know what? These are better than that. Cover and charge resistance. And then you guys will get that. You can get this for now. You can get that for now. Guess by default you're just the melee folks. What is this? I don't even know who to give that to. I really don't. Alright, if you're a shooter, I guess you get that. And if you're just joining us, you're gonna get that. Yeah, it ain't good, but it's done. Short on money, but I think we're okay, at least for what? Day 20? I think we're okay for day 20. It's infantry recruitable, yeah. Was there really anybody else here we're gonna get? I don't think we have enough to sell to get all that stuff, so I think we just gotta raid this place in the ground for the achievement that we may or may not get. Yeah, not great, but it's something. Okay, there's an outpost here. It's not one of our things, but we're gonna try it anyways. Just see how we do. Yeah, sure. So it's a net gain of 12 days. Sure. Because it takes 2 days to do. Fine, fine. Ooh, let's go for the herd while we're here. You know what? If we're gonna be down here and we just brought... Oh, are you kidding me? I think the provisions are generally more important. And if we're going to go for the encampment, like, this is the time to do it. Yeah. I mean, there's a chance he's actually good, and this early on, it's like, okay. Agile, stamina, move speed. So the supply wagons are definitely bugged and not good right now. But actually, I think I know how to use the supply wagons. I think it's to not refill your ammo at the end of battle, and then you refill it at the beginning of the next battle. I think that's the way to do it. One excellent field musicians or oboe. They play oboe. I think that's just funny. Alright. That was random. I like that. That was one of the rare, like, good things that comes out of visiting the slums in my experience, so. For what that is worth, there it is. Alright, I'd love to face off against that, but I don't think we're gonna win it. Maybe we save here. I'd rather not spend 4 days doing it. Oh, that's not cool. That's stupid. Did it resolve it, though? It did. We lost Shuvalov. You know what? These things happen. These things do happen. Is there anybody who we could even fathom hiring here? Surf recruits, yeah, observation recruits. There are. I don't know. I want most of this stuff. Obviously not the bayonet, but we might be able to use that. Some of this other stuff, we're not going to be able to raise enough to get that regiment. So instead, I'm sorry, headquarters. Wait, you notified him twice? What's wrong with you? I would have attacked this. Receive. No, we don't. Yeah. Let's delay it by another week. I mean, I'm fine with doing that, but so if we can get those two without a battle, we're one convoy away from the Free Musketeers. The Free Musketeers. And then we just got to go up there or down there for the last one, and then we have an encampment there. Oh, there's an encampment up there too. Can I fight these guys? I don't know that I actually want to, but I know that I want to try. Battle of Walk. Was it? How did they know my plan? All right. Let's try it. See how it goes. This be our battlefield. Wow. Are we really close? Or am I just old? I don't know. Well, both probably, right? But I guess we'll put the artillery back here. That was not... Oh, yeah, that is what I wanted. These are the gooder... That is a word now. Gooder unit. And then these are the less gooder unit. Alright. Put the less gooder there. Oh, yeah, that's right, right. Everybody started out with maximum supply anyways. I really wonder how it's going to work when they have no artillery and they try to do this. It's probably still going to whack me, but alright, we'll move up a bit. I think we can do that and not be in their crosshairs too much. We'll remove Bayos for the moment. Speed things up here for all of us. Guess we'll put them on the crossroads. All right. Okay, do we try to put them in the woods over here? I mean, 50%'s not... I mean, it's not nothing. I think we're gonna try to shoot them. I know that I'm gonna try to shoot them. Wait. Oh, it is a worn musket? Nah. No. Blame whoever's in charge. You know, maybe we'll just hit the bigger unit. Yeah, I think maybe that's the way. Ooh, that was not even good. Alright, focus these guys down. Sometimes they're weird about finishing their volley. I don't know. Well, they crashed in. That was not a very good job of that, but... Okay then. Good job, Frontier recruits, man. Alright, I think we can probably break the land mills over here soon. Just not expecting that. Right. These guys can just turn like that. These guys can turn like that since everyone else here is pretty broken. Alright, now there's very little to do. And is that a flank? Well, probably if the Frontier recruits fire, it probably will be enough to send him running, and it is. Very well. Losses were light, so the refund there doesn't really help. I mean, but manpower... Oh, man. There's so little manpower lost. Yeah. We'll save it for other battles where we need that. Okay. I'm not going to refill the ammo. And I'm going to try to remember why. Wow, we have nothing else. I mean, I could plop it on you guys, but it doesn't do you any good. Yeah, same with a lot of this other stuff. So you... Yeah, that's that. All right. All right, I lied. You can use less ammo by doing that. I mean, you can use less ammo if I give you that. I guess you'll reload faster with that. I still want to get those foreign musicians in, right? Those excellent foreign musicians. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, who else here would really... Alright, you actually have a real bayonet. Okay, you don't. So, you have worn musket. Yeah, sorry about that. We'll try to get you a better one soon. Can't say more than that, but that will be the goal. Sure. I'll trade 600 reservists for a week. Go to the encampment first. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we do have 5. Okay. I don't want a tough field army. 2 weapons, $40, 70 provisions, 60 ammo. Yeah, we got that for the encampment achievement. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Ugh. I mean, I would go back and fight it. I just want to see if there's anything I can get from this outpost here. I mean, that's fine. Not great, but it's fine. Sure. I don't like the looks of that. That's 8,000 dudes who do not look happy to see me. Huh. Seems like a good spot to do this. Yeah, I just don't think we have the well... If we can speed away, let us speed away. And lose these guys. Let's go raid some stuff. I don't want them to come 1 week faster. Alright. Ooh, I would fight them. Where they at? I need your XP. Don't you run away from me. Don't you... Oh, that was the direction I was going, too. Get back here. We're wasting so much time doing this. No, seriously, we are. We have to grow this army. We have to get, like, many, many more units here. And that felt like a sideshow. Well, in this one, we have been blessed with absolutely nothing. So, there is that. But, seems like probably the rest of this group can... I mean, maybe we can do something... we can do something with the high ground over here. You know what? If they don't have any art... they have... Field artillery, that they 400. All right, so they have us outranged. It's fine. Oh, did I refill my ammo after the last battle? I really thought I didn't. I don't know what happened there. Anyways. You there, yeah. So you're not doing much. Yeah, there's just not a lot of force there. We'll have you go there. We'll have you go there. Have you come out here. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Alright, we'll focus on you. You're the most dangerous, I think. Take you guys off the run. Get down. Try to get into it a little bit here. Okay. Yep, there they go. Nothing was even shot at them, but yeah. Okay, we're outranged there. That's not great. There we... Well, that shattered them by accident. Yeah, they both have a lot of cover. You know, let's try to knock them out. We'll take their shots out of the line. Okay. We'll focus on them. Four observation musketeers, yeah. Okay, they sent them running, that's fine. And we got one group left here. All right. As bad as that feels for doing that, yeah, we're gonna do it anyways. Let's... One, two... I don't think it's worth it. I really do not think we're going to get those convoys. I mean, if we do, it's going to be the rest of this. Well, you know, maybe we can just raid these and not worry that much about it. Maybe that's the way we justify it, as much as I would have liked to have raided those other ones. Anything here we want? Frontier recruits are interesting. They are interesting. Probably need some food, but I don't know if we get that right now. Or if we just go ahead and take them while they're here. Gonna put them in the bag and wait until later. Yeah, they are kind of in the back. All right, we need 600 for a new brigade. I don't see that much happening here. I think we're gonna go for the raid on this. I mean, they can be notified. I don't know what else you want me to do. We'll try for this convoy here. What kind of cannon? 6-pound howitzer. It's not really anything to be happy about. Go over to the convoy. Ooh, there's a fort. I don't want to test that doctrine. Yeah, those aren't great. Are there no other convoys other than those idiots? There's one up there. Maybe that's what we go for then. Ooh. Can we get this guy? Come on. Don't run from us. Well, if nothing else, this has been a battlefield. They got Jaegers. Yeah, it has been a battlefield first episode. I don't know if we always get this many, but we're getting it in this playthrough, so. Rejoice. All right, what did we get? Yeah, so they got no artillery. We actually have a decent little spot here. You know what? They can go over here. They can be the number 2 team. I'm gonna try to vet some of those guys up. And then these two can be the A team of sorts. All right. Wait, did we refill our ammo? Oh, you know what? The ammo is not shown on here. The ammo is not shown on here. They could use a little bit. We'll try to get this guy over here. Before our supply chain runs. Yeah, we don't have to have it on the far right, but we probably want it near these frontier recruits. You know what? You guys stay back. Get some ammo. Yeah, get some ammo. There, you guys can get in there. Maybe we'll get something up to you, but I doubt it. You're full? You're full, you get up. Same thing. Okay. You're right. Yeah, I think that's probably a better way to play this. If we're gonna have the insta route. We'll just try to play around it. You're good? You're good. Perfect. Russian supply chain as fast as you can, and I know you can't run. Get over there. For real. Keep pulling that supply train. Do it. Okay, so we double booked these guys a bit. Why on earth do you think you're supposed to shoot over there? Explain it to me sometime. Okay, they're refilled. These guys are the only ones who are not. Okay. Pre-core recruits are gonna run. Yeah. Alright, that peeled almost a morale layer off of them. Oh, so the Russian supply chain can now run out of ammunition. That's interesting and probably long overdue. So that's great. Who is left for? Oh, it's the stupid free court. These guys. Okay. Alright. Alright, we got some tollers. We do need provisions here pretty soon. Doesn't feel like a manpower one. Doesn't really feel like an ammo one either. This feels a little bit better. Okay. Got that. Got that. Got that. Yeah. We need one more brigade and about 7 more units before we get to the HQ. I would take a level 2. I hope he's good. So we need one more convoy. Where is it? It's up there. Guess we go back here and try to... I mean, what do we even do here? Buy cheap food. Oh, yeah. Sell a bunch of stuff. I have a feeling, yeah, fewer items, yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of decisions to make here, but I don't actually know that one of them is about. So surf recruits, Russian artillery recruits, all things we could probably use, but I'm trying to think about how to spend these last, what is it, almost 70 days? I think we make some exchanges here. Check out the battlefield. Maybe go up and pillage this and this, if nothing else. And then make it to that convoy and encampment. And I would bet that that's probably pretty close to the end. Yeah, we may just... Actually, you know what? If all we need is that convoy, we're probably going to skip that northern route. Probably just pillage this, check out the battlefield, pillage anything on the way to that last convoy, and then go for that. I doubt at 14,300 we're really going to mess with that. We have to fill that up. We have to sell this stuff off, and we can do all that stuff off video and then pick it up when we have some more to show you. Probably, what? So, yeah, we could do Fusiliers, or we might need Grenadiers. We'll save those things for the next episode. But as episodes 1 go, I hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed making it, and hope to have you back for the next. I do like the Observation Corps.